His son, Jiang Zemin, worked on the Chinese space program, and founded the Grace Semiconductor Manufacturing Corporation. He abolished the outdated Central Advisory Committee in 1992, an advisory body composed of older Revolutionary Party elders. In 1986, as an attempt to curb student protests, he recited the Gettysburg Address in English in front of a group of student protesters. He's credited with the improvement of China's foreign relations during his reign, but has also been criticized for being too conciliatory towards the United States and Russia. In 1996, he began a series of reforms in the state media aimed at promoting their core of leadership under himself, and also used this as a means of crushing political opponents. On September 19, 2004, after the fourth plenary session of the 16th Central Committee, Jiang resigned his post as chairman of the party's Central Military Commission, his last major post in the party. He joined the Chinese Communist Party when he was in college. After the establishment of the People's Republic of China in 1949, Jiang received training at the Stalin Automobile Works in Moscow in the early 1950s. Jiang attended the Department of Electrical Engineering at the National Central University in Japanese-occupied Nanjing, before transferring to National Chiaotong University. He graduated in 1947 with a bachelor's degree in electrical engineering. He has a reasonable level of proficiency in multiple foreign languages, including English and Russian. He often used to engage foreign visitors in small talk in their own language. He also happens to be the only Chinese leader who is known to speak English. In 2000, during an interaction with a reporter from Hong Kong regarding the Chinese government's support of Tung Chee-hwa, seeking a second term as chief executive of Hong Kong, Jiang scolded the journalists as being too simple, sometimes naive. In English, before he transferred power to a younger generation of leaders, Jiang had his theory of three represents written into the party's constitution, alongside Marxism-Leninism, Mao Zedong thought, and Deng Xiaoping theory. At the 16th Party Congress in 2002, Deng Xiaoping grew critical of Jiang's leadership in 1992. During Deng's southern tours of China, he hinted that the pace of reform wasn't fast enough, and their central leadership, referring to Jiang, bore most responsibility. Jiang became more cautious and he rallied behind Deng's reforms completely. In 1985, Jiang Zemin was appointed mayor of Shanghai, and also the Communist Party committee secretary of the city. He received mixed reviews as mayor. Many of his critics dismissed him as a flowerpot, a Chinese term for someone who only seems useful, but doesn't get anything done. Many credited Shanghai's growth during the period to his successor, Zhu Rongji. In the early summer of 1989, as the Tiananmen Square protests escalated, the then Chinese Communist Party General Secretary Zhao Ziyang was removed from office. Jiang was appointed by the party leaders as a compromise candidate to be the new General Secretary. By 1992, leader Deng Xiaoping had transferred most power in the state, party and military to Jiang Zemin, effectively making him Deng's successor. In November 2002, he stepped down from the powerful Politburo Standing Committee of the Chinese Communist Party and as General Secretary, aged 76, to make way for a fourth generation of leadership headed by Hu Jintao, starting a transition of power that would last several years. Hu then assumed Jiang's title as party leader, becoming the new General Secretary of the party, until 2013 when Xi Jinping took over.